Festive Avacado. Hi everybody. Guess what? I mentioned it before, but this is it. We're doing charity streaming. Let's get into this game. I don't know nothing about it. I just know it was like, I looked up gay games essentially to play. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I just looked up LGBTQ games to play during Pride. They recommended this. I'm like, okay, I don't own that, whatever. And then looked at my little bundle I have. I'm like, oh, I do own it. Cool. That's all I know. I know nothing. It's a dating game. Let's go. Okay, cool. Let's do this, baby. Whoa. Database system online. New profile detected. Analyzing. Okay. Can I use my controller for this? Because I can lean back. That'll be kind of far from the mic, but that's fine. Can you hear me still? Am I at a good volume? I'll yell a little bit. Yeah. Okay. New profile number 237771. Economic bracket. Lower middle. Employment category. Bleak. Current emotional health rating. Low. I feel attacked right now. Ideal candidate for premium level assistance. Proceed. Negative. Premium level assistance re-requested. Proceed. Negative. Pretty please? Negative. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium service profile for 237. I buttoned this wrong, I think. Sorry, I just noticed there's a spare button just somewhere. Okay, cool. Establishing premium services for profile 237771. Justification. Hope. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Now compiling personal metadata. I can design my character. Coolio. How do I... Okay, I'm gonna have to type. Oh, we'll do Festive. Avocado, since there's a last name. Avocado, misspelled. Let's see. Whoa. I didn't pop up for you. Oh, it did pop up on stream. Yeah, I took a screenshot. Sure, I'll do she. Yeah. Okay. Hairstyles. Okay, I'm gonna spend so long. Like, oh, it's only this. I'll do medium. I'll do... What skin color am I? That seems about right. Hair color. Ooh, we're doing pink. We'll do like that, because that's cute. I like that. Or, ooh, that's like my favorite color. Ooh. I might do that. Which one I like more, actually? Yeah, this one. Okay, I'm doing my favorite color. Which, surprisingly enough, if you see everything around me, pink. Everything I have is pink. Pink is not my favorite color. It's my second favorite color. This blue, like, periwinkle color is my favorite. You might be shocked by that news. Eye color. Oh, God. Eyes are like a greenish blue, I guess. I don't know. Do like light green. Like a whoop. Like that, maybe. Cool. Done. Clothing. Can I have cuter clothes? I'll do pink for this. Whoop. Can I not pick better? I don't want. I want cute. Can I change my clothes later then? I hope so. Anything else? Is that all I can do? Cool. Okay, that's me. Festive Avocado. Here I am. Name Festive Avocado. Pronoun she. Yep. Cool. Yes, that's correct. That's me. Hi. Premium level assistance for profile 237771 Festive Avocado has been activated for the sake of her hopes and dreams. Damn. I'm sucking at life, it sounds like. The following is a work of fiction. All references to trademarked or classic arcade game titles are used in their normative fair use and should not be considered an endorsement. Winners don't use drugs. Thanks. Yeah, I'm making sure I don't miss it in any game while I read your day. House is so pink that I expect my wife. Whenever she has to grab something and describes it as the pink thing, I'm like, everything. That's me. It's literally me. Everything's pink. My purse is pink. The walls are pink. Everything's pink. It's a good color. Level 1. Put your corner up. I hear like the Galaga noises in the background. I love that. The future... Okay, I can't read. It is the future year 2023, let's say that. The dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe. Wow. I know English. Woe to be a human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. I don't know. Robots maybe? Evil robots? How's that work? Yeah, no, sorry. The future year is 2023. It's pretty much what you'd expect it to be. Non-flying cars, smartphones, programmers, celebs, internet trolls, personal assistant AIs, cheese-flavored snack foods. But even with such wonders in 2023 holds, to date, I've had no part in any of them. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesperson, and a lifeguard for the local community pool. I don't care what era of human history you live in. Kitties peeing in the pool is pretty much a constant thing. Trust me on this. Yeah, I'm not wrong. As for the bustling metropolis of a 24-hour neon utopia you see here, my little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and as cool. Let me show you. Disgusting. Behold my quaint little apartment. Can't complain, really. It's paradise, in a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Oh my god, the camera, it cuts out over here. I hate that. Because I don't know why I want to go with this arm. Also, my roommate picks up any stray socks and shirts I leave laying around. My roommates don't do that. They say, fuck you, Claire. Don't leave your socks out, you nasty bitch. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most in my family tree. Or at least I was before today.
You got fired from another job?
Oh, yes, there is voice acting.
Seriously? Seriously? That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
Her voice sounds really familiar. Am I gonna look this up? Yeah, I am. Arcade Spirits Juniper voice actor. Is she anybody? I'm gonna look at this. No, not really. She's a character in Smite, but Abdul can't hear her or anything. She hasn't really done a whole lot, I guess. At least that I recognize. Character in Genshin Impact, that's a big deal. In Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay, I don't know who this is. I don't know what I think of. What I thought it sounded like. Is this? Hello? Yes, I think that's what I was thinking. It kind of does sound like her, but that's also... Isn't that the voice of Akane in Danganronpa as well? I forget now. She was the Clover's the voice of somebody else in Danganronpa. Funny enough, that was the first game I played on the stream a few months ago. Were you trying to get it while I was drinking, Nick? You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking... Oh my god. How about you take that money and give it to charity? Huh? Are you think about that, Nick? You little bitch? Fucker. The horrified looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper. Juniper is the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encourages me whenever I lose a job. Like, you know, today.
I don't get why you weren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Yeah. I don't know if you can read, Nick. Under my game, it says Arcade Spirits. I changed games because Celeste made me want to die. So... Also, can I go to preferences? Did I change the voice? Let me turn that up. It's a little quiet. Okay, I haven't actually played the 3rd Danganronpa game yet. I know I'm a bad fan. I'm so into it. I haven't played the 3rd game, but I've already been spoiled for most of the stuff. I kind of know who the characters are and what happens. For the bad pie, I'm missing bigger things. I don't really know, but I've seen a lot. Okay. Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about it. Why get upset? She not gonna speak anymore? Did I do something? Okay, I guess the voice acting's gone. I fucked it up. Because you actually enjoyed that job. More than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks at the very least. I'm not complaining. I'm not the complaining sort. These things just happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold. That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it? Does something just move on my screen? Am I going insane? I don't know. Okay. I thought I saw something. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Okay. It's a little more really poetic, isn't it? Did I say that? Please go back here. No, I mean, the community center literally fell apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. That's not... Nick, do you remember when our high school pool did that? Or did something very similar to it? Where like, yeah, I think the swim team's gonna have to disband because our pool can barely work and we have to cancel half our practices. And we don't have enough money to get a new pool. Because... if we had to get a new pool, the other high school in our system also had to get a pool. They couldn't afford 2 pools because we had to match for some reason. Whatever. I'll just get another job. Any job will do, as long as you can make the rent, right? Wrong. I saw how mopey and tired you were, coming home every day from those other crappy jobs. At least when you get back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling.
What's the point of us moving away from
Fish
home
diet.
if not to get away from all of that?
I don't know.
I mean, we both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right? I just want us to be happy. Both.
Oh, I skipped something. Okay, oops. I thought you hated your job.
Come on.
No deflecting. This is about you. My mind's made up. We're gonna find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job. I could not imagine being a lifeguard. I had friends that did lifeguarding. That shit sounded like booty cheeks. We had to have a code brown because someone shit in the pool. I would lose my mind. Let's start from the top. What's your dream? Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech, and I forgot to put my pants on, and... Your dream job. Oh. I don't know, Juniper. I've never really given any serious thought.
I've got it.
Oh, hey, I think I've got just the thing to help you out. Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly typing an unlock code onto the glass before pointing at a little pink icon. It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free, too. My cousin introduced it to me. Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? That sounds like my cousin. It would have worked if he would have gotten the fuel mixture in his water gun, right? Anyways, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just for recommending it to a friend. Great timing, huh? Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you at some good jobs? Ones with less socks and or urine? I'll think about it. Okay, but don't think too long, right? That's me. In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, it's more that she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life, too. I'm gonna lose my voice by the end of this. This is a lot of fucking talking. Both of us had rough up to and through the point... What? Hold on. Both of us had it rough. Up to and through the point where we left home to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life, the two of us against any dark forces aligning against me. But that's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled? Nope. Typically, the fanatic opportunities and self-help resources she sends me are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So the main reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidneys sold in the black market or something. Still, no sense messing around with it now. A good night rest would act like a little... Fuck, I'm illiterate. I was act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Right. Coolio. Let's get her going. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. By the time morning light leaked through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. God. Damn, girl, you live like this? Juniper had already left to catch a bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she left a note for me, pinned to the tiny fridge we share. Remember, download app. Find dream job, make money, sort... Fuck, I'm like... Still burpy, oh my god. I'm going through it. Sort your life out. I believe in you. So, moment of truth. Do I trust Juniper's weird little app, or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? I'll get the weird app shop. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Figuring out the very... My brain just keeps not being able to read. Figuring at the very least, her miracle app could possibly help me find a job. I loaded up, tapped the icon, and...
Hello!
Hello. Huh? Okay, see, that's what I mean. Anybody else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of the phone. Me, I went, huh? Also, it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so you know, not actually magical realism here. Very normal in the distant future year of, I guess I said 2023, so yeah.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums.
Yay, pizza yums. I love me a good pizza yum.
Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime?
I don't want fucking ads in my games.
Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
What pizza facts are there? Sure.
Thank you for subscribing to Pizza Facts.
Give me the facts, baby.
I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
Yay. Pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie? Well, I suppose in the modern parlance? Nick, I don't know if you're still here, but do you know what that means? Since I guess you're Mr. I know all the words after that fucking quiz we took last night, and you knew more words than me. Do you know what parlance means? 'Cause I fucking don't. Well, I suppose in the modern parlance, a massively interconnected database searching virtual assistant could be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. I glanced up from my phone at the heaps of laundry, half-finished books, and the other items strewn about my apartment. Motivation is something I have a ton of, honestly.
Hooray!
That's super. I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure. Why should I use this app at all? I mean, my phone already has a voice-activated assistant AI. I can just say, hey phone, search the web for job listings, and it worked just as well. Ah, but I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program, with more heart. I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and finding the perfect path in life. All thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. Say that 5 times fast. Between you and me, they really wanted an acronym that matched my name, but couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Would you like to know more? Sure, give me the sales pitch, baby. Every time you think about something, I can tag... Well, fuck. Okay. Every time you think about saying something, I can tag it with an identity. That way you can be the sort of person you want to be. This system allows me to better understand who you are and what you need from life. I do this by analyzing your tone, inflection, and word choice. So it's going to tell me like my options of like, is this the good one? Yeah, there we go. I can spot 5 different identity identifiers in your responses to people. Quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and basically. Be a basic bitch. Sounds to me your programmers just wanted a bunch of things ending in Y. That's correct, my branding game is on point. Quirky responses uses jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just a thing for picking up someone's spirits, but badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think about before speaking, you're on a steady ground. That might not take into someone's feelings into account. I think I messed that up, but I'm not going to keep going. Kindly responses are compassionate, empathetic, and gentle in nature. They're careful with feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take a basically option. It's a soda! You can take... God damn it. Lastly, you can always take a basically option. It's a balanced and neutral response, safely moving the conversation along while learning more and digging deeper. Over time, I built up a personality profile. Did you need $1, Madre? Oh, we're at 4 hours. Woo. Over time, I built up a personality profile for you based on the identity identifiers detected in your speech. Maybe you'll be predominantly quirky, genuinely steady, a mix of both. Who knows? It's up to you. I'm not clicked on the game. So what you're saying is I should always try to crack jokes or be super gutsy. Oh, and never speak basically. I mean, it's being basic's bad, right? It sounds bad.
No.
Heck no. They're all useful in the right context. There are no bad choices. Consider what you could say and go with what feels right in the moment. Don't limit yourself. Sure, you could gamify your personality, but it's more fun to let it happen naturally, you know? Just be you. Now let's see my patent-pending identity identifier system in action. How do you feel about dad jokes? Hi jokes, I'm dad, I guess, I don't know. I don't tell non-jokes, that seems like a stupid thing. Let me post it, okay. Cool, I'm quirky, ha! Hi jokes, I'm dad. Seriously? Seriously? Hey, I never said I was good at dad jokes, just that I could go for them. So now that you've seen the identity indicators in action, do you want to see the indicators like that so you can make informed decisions? If not, I can hide the indicators. Keep it a surprise. That way, it doesn't influence your decision making. It's up to you. Actually, I want to hide the indicators. I'm kind of curious. I want to be surprised when I fuck up, I guess. So mysterious. Okay, I'll hide them from you. You'll always be able to spot. Okay, yeah. You always see the basic ones. Okay, cool. Anyway, as we go along, I'll analyze and tally your identity identifiers. In fact, let me show you now.
Good work.
God, every time. Ugh. We look at that. Such a strong personality. You asked me a single question. After a great start, I'd say. And hang on, you're scoring me? Didn't you say not to gamify my personality? Hey, I said you shouldn't. I'm an app. I think in numbers, so I gotta gamify it a little. Anyway, studies show that achievements, or chivos, as the kids say. Who the fuck says chivos? Nobody. No kids, no adults. Nobody says chivos, unless that's like a British or Australian, like a different spoken English thing. I've never ever heard of that, and I hope I never hear it again. Okay, well, what's with the empty space on the left? Jeez, I've never heard that. I'm gonna start. Part of me wants to start saying it. It's so stupid sounding. I'm back, and I brought a cat. Ollie, stop it. This is Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Whatever, say hi to Ollie. Look at me. Say bye, please. Say bye, please. Okay. That's the man, the myth, the legend. The one that eats carpet cleaner. So, I didn't bring my phone. Is this Undertale? Yeah, it is. I didn't bring my phone, but the cats were calling each other downstairs, and they were so cute. And then I opened the fridge, and Ollie, he fucking ran out to check out the fridge, a little shitter. Could have been all cute and cuddly, but no, I just fucking see what's in the fridge. Anyways, let's get back to this shit. Okay, be space on the left. How long we work? Oh, I also track your vocal responses from people, you mean. So once you get to know some folks, I'll let you know how you're getting along with them over there. Research, of course, wonderful. So will you tell me what the correct responses are to avoid making enemies, or do I need to find a walkthrough for the vast game you're making in my daily life? Hold on, let me put my tea on my little coaster. Whoop. Festive, you're looking at this the wrong way. Generally, people don't get super annoyed at you unless you're deliberately and repeatedly provoking them. God. And it'll be obvious when you're doing that. I'm gonna do that. I promise you that if you bungle a few social encounters, it won't really hurt anything. No cheating needed. Just relax and have fun. You can access your scorecard anytime you like with the Q key, or click the score in the upper right corner of your screen. Okay, so I have to use my keyboard for that. And that's everything. Ta-da! Okay, but how is any of this supposed to help me get a job? I only downloaded this app because my roommate claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine will do with that? I don't know what.
Why? It'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
I'm becoming illiterate more and more after read this shit. You can talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Am I a ghost? You have to tell me if I'm a ghost, that's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit. Your hopes and dreams. Your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
Romance? Seriously? Seriously, often you can find your soulmate and your dream job in the same place. But if you'd rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. Workplace dating, well, that's a recipe for disaster, and hitting on coworkers right from day one could be kinda awkward. Or am I looking for love and... Wait, is this me? My picture's gone. Or am I looking for love and ready to start right off the first game, never get a second chance to make a first impression? If I meet the right person, I might put it off. Is this her? Okay. How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Oh, I see. It's me thinking. I'm stupid. Sure, moving the possibilities only if I mean I'm nice. Let's stay focused, play it cool on day one at least. Sure. I'll fuck some biddies. I think I'm mature enough to juggle both at once, why not? Super, and remember, the choice is yours. If you're not comfortable with other people, stay professional. Now let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata. Aha, I knew it. This is some kind of scam. gonna wake up in a bathtub of ice missing a kidney. Sure, I can help you register as an organ donor.
Bad command or file name?
Oh, you're being sarcastic. Sorry, I haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell. Relax, I won't share your information with any third parties. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just like the 17th self-help book on my shelf, still. 18th time's the charm, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Cool. So, do I just stand here or...
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for waiting. I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview 30 minutes from now. Please put on some nice clothes. Nicer than those. Please. I don't think it's too much to ask. What? For your interview, silly. You want to look your best. But we just... How? Okay, how did you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat? Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now, gonna move on. Tut-tut. You need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus, and that's 9 minutes away. Cool. Well, this is happening. But do I have a chance to get off this runaway train? Nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job. That'd be the safest option. I could. I'm gonna fucking do the job interview. Fuck it. A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there rather than hop on a bus to meet up with what were very likely men with sharp knives and taste for kidneys. But me, I was already getting dressed before she finished that sentence. It's not that I believe the silly app's claims at serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe shop job at best. But, well... I'm gonna say, what the hell, let's do this. Juniper's right. I need to get my life in gear. So, what's the harm in diving into something this wacky? Okay, there's a lot... Could be a lot of harm, granted, but the alternative is mope around our apartments for weeks, then egads, get a job anyways. So I thought, screw it. I'm on this runaway train, let's see how far it goes. And as I came to realize weeks later, turns out that that was the best impulsive decision I've ever made. Did I get the job? Where am I working at? The bus drops me off, oddly enough, not very far from Juniper's office building, although my destination isn't nearly as upscale as that. This is, well, it's a strip mall. Strip malls are relics of 19 blah, 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 places where a random assortment of weird little businesses jam as many of themselves into a tight space as possible. For instance, I'm seeing a dentist, a used bookstore called The Whole Story. Is that really up there? I didn't see that. Oh, I see The Whole Story, haha. An arcade, a fast food joint, and a boarded up health spa what's called lattes and enemas, which sounds,
Hey! Listen!
What do you think? I think that's two things no human should ever combine. No, I mean your future place of work. I'm definitely hoping we're not talking about the same thing. Which one of these businesses exactly am I working at? I don't know if anything about oral hygiene or old books, and I'd rather not be a fry cook. The one in the middle, silly. We're gonna test and see if this tea's gonna burn the shit out of my mouth. Just a little burn. Okay, it's still, I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit more. What, behind the arcade? It is the arcade. Huh? Trust me on this. I reference and cross-referenced and cross-referenced your personality details, personal history, and social media connections. This is your dream job. My dream job, really?
99.97%.
Accuracy, yes! I should probably explain my confusion. Arcades are big businesses in the entertainment sector. Pro gamers are celebs, 5-star arcades are social hotspots. It's always been popular with the mainstream. But, well, restaurants are popular too, right? And for everybody who opens up hoping to be the next Iron Chef, a dozen more shut down in failure. Arcade competition is fierce. Paydays range from peanuts to gold, and sure, those who can make it can secure fame and fortune. Those who don't, well, no wonder Iris sees this as a dream job. What? Is this a real picture? They just put a filter on? Okay. Video games weren't always... Hold on. Okay, so I thought maybe I recognized this guy. Video games weren't always this popular, though. I read an interesting article about it once. Back in the year 1980 blank, we nearly avoided a serious industry crash, which would have left video games as kids' toy fad like hula hoops, no mainstream acceptance. That's true. For instance, one of the factors could have been a terrible game. I knew this what it was. This is when they fucking threw away all the E.T. games. I was thinking, like, it's kind of, I wonder if this is supposed to be a reference to that, or like an actual picture of it. That is so fucking funny. Okay, for instance, one of the factors could have been a terrible game based on a kid's movie about a cute alien visitor who wanted to phone home. If this game is completely poop butts, like poop from a butt, and massively overproduced, it would ruin video games for years. Fortunately, cooler heads prevailed. That game was delayed until it could have been developed properly, and the crash was inverted. The crisis only exists in theory now. Okay, so alternate universe here. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like for people in the darkest timeline, where everything went wrong. Are gamers considered nerds and outcasts? Are arcades vanishing points of nostalgia? The mind boggles. But make no mistake, as popular as they are, the arcade industry is dodgy, risky prospect for a job. Plenty make a run at it, only to come up short. Considering Iris was tasked with getting me a job I enjoy and could keep for more than a few months, this left me a bit confused. Iris, this isn't me saying no, it's an interesting prospect, but I mean, are you sure about this? You are saying 99% sure.
99.97%.
Okay. Won't this be like my lifeguard job, though? Satisfying but short-lived? This arcade doesn't exactly look like a 5-star. It's no Deco's Palace, that's for sure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't set foot inside of an arcade in, 15 years. Huh. I remember really enjoying arcades when I was a kid. I wonder why I stopped going to them. Iris interrupts the thought, eager to show up her homework.
My sources say yes.
Trust me, when I said 99.97% sure, I meant it. That's not some arbitrary number. I'm designed to be a bit silly and whimsical, but my math is deadly serious. My coders made me to be warm, personable, front of a database array that is currently laser targeted on getting you exactly what you need, right here, right now. And when this place inevitably collapses and I lose my dream job, what makes you think that's gonna happen? Because it does. It always does. I don't think your database accounts for my family curse. I've always had to, I don't know, compromise, settle, because things rarely work out. You always have to be ready for the worst. That's why I take things in stride these days. What? You always have to be ready for the worst. That's why I take things in stride these days. Yeah, I know. I have the paper you gave me, I think. Like, it's your paper. You gave me some, I think. So if I need it, I can use that. Like, I'm not extremely worried, but also I'm like, let's talk about right now my paper. Because it definitely is a different color than, like, the product pictures. That's why I'm kind of like, if I were to... What the fuck? I can't tell this might be from me, like, playing so intensely. There's, like, kind of like a stab mark in the... What the stick is. I don't know what it's called. Whatever. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I keep doing this. I have, like, 3 different conversations going on at once. I, like, jump from one to the next, and I forget what I'm saying for all of them. I'm sorry. Sure, the worst. Okay. Okay. Does that mean you shouldn't even try? I open my mouth to protest, and then close it. As often as my life tends to crumble out from under me, it's not like she was wrong. I still had to try. I mean, what the hell? Why not? Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself when I walked out the door this morning, wasn't it? No matter how risky, I owed it to myself to jump in with both feet. And when it all came crashing down, well, I'd recover before, I'd recover again. Meanwhile, may as well take the opportunity in front of me. So I opted to push on through those doors and see what waited for me on the other side. What waited for me? Wow. Fast cars, fly, baby. The air conditioning hits me like a cool breeze. A bet one smelling of copper and corn chips. I don't know what that word means, but I never know how to say it. A bet? Is that oh, because I think the L is silent. I don't know. Whatever. At this early in the morning on a weekday, it's not too packed with gamers. Although it's so packed with games, I'd probably have a hard time finding anyone anyway. At once, I'm struck by something odd. I actually recognize most of these games. Neat! Considering I haven't walked into an arcade in over a decade, that's probably not great. Lots of vintage stuff here, and the looks of it, like, really old. Although I don't recognize the game with the stage and lights thing, maybe it's karaoke or dancing, a Japanese import?
My sources say yes.
Checking, that would be Showtime Stage, a collaboration of Nihana Heavy Industry Concern and Hubris Records in Germany. It's won a lot of awards, not rewards. I recognize most of these. Whoa, that's seriously a Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze? Is that supposed to be Pac-Man? But the one in the middle with the split screens is new to me. Fist of Discomfort, a hybrid real-time strategy and brawler beat-em-up. It's actually not that new. It's been in a stable of esports scene for the last 8 years. This would be like Smash or something stupid. 2 genres I was utterly lousy at last time I checked. And over here is an old lady. Sorry, ma'am, I was just talking to myself and had an overwhelming urge to complete my sentences. Thankfully, I don't think she registered me calling her old. She looks up from her knitting, seated behind the ticket price redemption desk, and offers a wrinkly smile.
Well, hello there.
She has little
Always nice
Pac-Man
to meet
earrings.
someone new in the Funplex.
Look at that. It's like a little Pac-Man earring on that side and the cherries on it. That's so cute. Oh my god. The what?
Francine's Arcade Funplex. Didn't you see the sign out front, dear?
No, I don't know how to read.
Well, I chose to knock off the first two words when they got knocked off the building during the storm of 1980. Now it's just the Funplex, I suppose. So, how can I help you, dear?
I mean, I don't want to do the boring one, but that's 1985, I guess. You're not wrong, the bleep's kind of funny. I don't want to, that's boring, but also I feel like that's what I'd say. I'm like, oh, you've been open for that long? That's cool. That's stupid. That's gonna be like a funny haha joke. That's stupid. I'll ask that. The storm of in 1980. Ah! Oh yeah, donate everybody. I'm glad stream. I feel like the timer is a little shorter than or longer, I guess. I thought I had it every 15 minutes, but maybe I put it wrong. I wasn't technically alive for that, but I heard it's pretty awful. Oh, we've endured many nor'easters around these parts. You get used to it. My little arcade stood the test of time and weathered all elements. We've actually been around since 1970. Ah! Back when the games were black and white and pinball was a rage. Oh, how times changed. That long. But I thought the arcade business was high risk. Not when you hire good people with the love in their hearts. Actually, are you looking here for work, perchance? I'm currently classified as job-seeking, yes? Oh, thank goodness. I've been hoping someone would reply to the ad I posted on the webs.
Please, call me Francine. As in, Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Actually, thinking about it, I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear departed husband.
Rest in peace.
Sadly, he died peacefully in bed some years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, don't be. He died doing what he loved. Having intensely physical relations with me.
He died from fucking? The man was fucking too hard and died? Oh my god. Yeah, it is weird. Like, you could just say like 1986 or something. Like, why do you have to put like a blank? That is a little weird, I guess. Yeah, I agree. It is funny to the bleep out though, because it does sound like fuck or whatever. That's what you'd assume. That's information I needed to know. Yes. And you are? Festive Avacado, ma'am. Very well. Shall we retire to the office to conduct your interview? I'd carry on out here, but it's rather noisy, isn't it? Yeah, about that. How do you deal with the constant noise anyways? Oh, eventually you just start to learn how to filter out all the beeps and the boops. It could take weeks to become acclimated, I found, but in the end, done. She quirks an eyebrow. Well, now that's faster than the others. Not bad. So, shall we see what you're made of? This way, please. Penguin in there, baby. That penguin is so cute. Francine leads you down a back hallway, past public restrooms, and into a door marked employees only. It takes all my restraint not to point out the extraneous apostrophe. Employees. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Welcome to our little backstage oasis. I suggest we do this in Gavin's office, but it's a bit too untidy, so I don't blame the boy. He's been so overworked lately. Please have a seat and we'll begin. As quirky as this place and its owner may be, at least I'm confident that I can nail the interview portion of the proceedings. I've interviewed for a dozen jobs and held down 3. I know all the standard questions. What are your greatest strengths? What do you see as your weaknesses? Once, even I described how I assemble a Lego set to prove my communication skills. Considering I end up washing dishes, I'm not sure why, but the point is, I'm confident, prepared, ready.
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
I forget the names, but I would be the guy with the little long neck that eat leaves. What?
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Is it... Right, okay. Maybe this wouldn't be a typical job interview after all. No problem. Go with the flow. Let's do this. Is it Brontosaurus I'm thinking of? I'm gonna assume it. Because isn't there two of them? Brontosaurus. Yep, that's the guy I'm thinking of. Well, I love those little guys. They're so cute. That's the boring answer? Are you kidding me? The boring answer is Brontosaurus? Bitch. That ain't fucking boring. I don't want to be a stupid T-Rex. No, rah, 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 rah. Or a fucking... I don't want to fly. I want to be a little guy that just fucking walks around. He's like... Rah, 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 and he eats my little trees. Bitch. I've always liked Brontosauruses. If you're gonna go dino, go big or go home. And not a really brutal meat eater. Indeed, nothing says self-starting go-getter looking for a dynamic job position quite like a 16-ton, slow-moving lump of meat. Right. Maybe I should go with raptor. Everybody likes raptors.
What's your favorite snack?
Hummus. Snack? If this was a favorite food question, I would have this down easy. It's tacos. Always tacos, but snacks?
When you have pizza on a bagel.
Pizza bagels. Say pizza bagels. When pizza's on a bagel, you can have... Hush you. Come on, dear. I don't have all day. After giving it a good thought, well, how could I forget my favorite snack? These are all shit. Tacos aren't a snack. Apples? No. Apples are meh. I mean, I guess. I'll go with tacos. Tacos and only tacos. There's no other sustenance. I can see you are a person that knows exactly what they want and how to get it. You know what they say, you are what you eat. Next question. I'm a taco. Okay, cool. Nothing I prepared for has helped me plan for this odd interview. I brace myself for the next one.
What assets can you bring to the team during the inevitable zombie apocalypse?
I've been playing Project Zomboid all the fucking time. I can bring a lot to the goddamn team. Is this an interview for real, or is this a dream? As I look into Francie's deadpan expressions, I know she's 130% serious. Engineering, I can make stuff. Medical, and hey, no lawyers left to sue for malpractices. I've really leaned towards, I guess, medical, maybe. I feel like I know, just kind of know medical shit, yeah. Medical, definitely. In a world without lawyers, I'm sure I could do a reasonable job. But seriously, I did have to take a first aid class when I worked at a previous job in CPR lessons. Okay, I never took CPR because I switched middle schools, like in the middle of middle school. And the first middle school I went to learned it in 8th grade. The other middle school I went to learned it in high school. So I never learned it. Probably everybody in my entire town, they went through like the school systems, learned CPR but me. I'm probably the only person where I grew up at that didn't know CPR. Because switching schools fucked it up. That's a great point. Doctors and nurses will be exposed to all sorts, or assorted patient zeros will be the first ones eaten. People with any medical knowledge will be in high demand and could be a difference between your party living and dying slowly and painfully. One more thing.
Why are you here?
The question is so simple and almost actually relevant to career planning that it almost takes me off guard. I told you, I came about the job offer.
You're seeking a job, true. But that doesn't really answer my question, does it? No doubt you think my interview questions are a bit silly, but I like to think of the Funplex as more than a collection of tasks and people to perform those tasks. Most folks my age opening arcades at that time saw it as just another way to make a quick buck. But, well, I saw it as something else. Something more than a way to make a large pile of quarters. And I expect you'll find the others working here see it as something more too.
As friendship and family.
Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie. And for my friends, it lies within the Funplex. Now, if all you want is a paycheck, I can provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted. And he didn't last long. So I ask you again.
Nick, get out of here.
Are you here?
You haven't even been here. Shut the fuck up. To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than why not. Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself. But that wouldn't cut it here. I need to actually think this through. You can just tell. Sorry you don't like dating sims. You fucking play dating sims on your stream, you little shit. I'm looking for hope. I haven't had much lately. Understand I'm not whining or looking for pity, but my life has been completely messed for over a decade. In and out of jobs, taking what I can get, settling, compromising. I gave up on hope for something better a long time ago. But, well, the people in my life who are close to me keep encouraging me to try and chase my dreams. That's why I'm here. I'm looking for the answer to your question. But I won't be daydreaming all the time, I promise. In my last job, I was a lifeguard. That takes a lot of focus. I'll be just as attentive in helping your, funplex. That perks your attention. Oh my, rather serious occupation, that. An unusual step from such troubled waters to land of make-believe. You enjoyed this role as a lifeguard, I take it? Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work. Which makes Francine smile in turn. I can't say I can offer a role with such a high stakes, but you'd be surprised the many ways one can save a life, even here. Very well, I'm satisfied. Let's get you to work. I breathe easier at that. Probably the weirdest job I knew you've ever had, to be sure. And yet, it felt appropriate, like it was about far more than just filling a slot on the payroll. Francine leads me back to the arcade floor to introduce me to my duties. It only occurs to me now that I've forgotten to ask exactly what duties this mysterious job I'd accept really involved. Mystery job. I can't read. I don't know if you can tell. I fucking can't read for shit. Francine's gestures to the seat she was occupying previously, a stool behind the prize desk.
Oh, how marvelous.
Welcome to your new position, Festive Avacado. Sitting here, you mean? Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. I glance at the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and plastic toy cars in display. Well, for prizes, at any rate. It's such a relief. I've been stretching myself thin lately trying to fill in since the position was vacated. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who sat here end up quitting? Something about being bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of those $500 ticket plush dolls down someone's throat. That's always encouraging to hear.
Oh, such a shame.
Poor dear, he just wasn't cut out for the line of work. Grandson or no, I have no patience for such nonsense. I'm sorry the last person to work here at this desk was your grandson? Anyway, Gavin should be by soon. He'll handle paperwork and all the administrative nonsense. Now if you don't mind, all this talking's tiring me out. Tired me out some. I'll be back in the office if you need me. Cool. That's me! Look at me! I don't like how the art style just does not fit in at all. It's very... just like placed in there. Okay, cool. Okay then. I adjusted my seating on the semi-comfortable stool, leaning against the desk. Beneath me, a wide array of cheap junk awaited my attention. Can I hit A? Hello? Am I on auto right now? I'm not on auto, am I? Could have lost hope then, and then there would have been... Wait. And there that... Fuck. I could have lost hope then, and there this... Wow. I am on auto. Turn that off. What was the last thing I just said? Hold on. I'm not okay. I could have lost hope then, and there that this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. I am like losing my fucking brain cells right now. Okay, I've saved here. Return. Wow, okay. I've been helping kids obtain toys that would become nostalgic memories for years to come. Cool. What am I? Funny, compassionate, half brave, or whatever the fuck it was, and then boring. What am I hitting on accident? Hello? Right? Did I just hit the button again? Thank God, okay. Any minute now. Might lose my smile? Yeah, okay. I crave the sweet embrace of death. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now, and nobody's walked up to obtain a novelty Funkoplex shot glass, or a colored pencil set, or a light-up yo-yo. Lunchtime's approaching, and so far the only people walking in and out of the arcades are a few stray adults who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I start wondering if one of those $500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. Or maybe not. Nope, someone... Nope, just walking... Oh my god. What is happening right now? Why can't I read? Nope, just walking right on by me, his head buried and reading some sort of spreadsheet off of his tablet. Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on a break or unwashed and unemployed game aficionado. In fact, this is how I have to read. To fucking, Sorry, he's snappy dress or something cool dude. I didn't really look him that well because I was too busy having a stroke. Most guys I know are content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even in an arcade, he's sharp like a linoleum knife. In fact, actually he's not bad looking. Okay. In fact, the rather pointed looking... In fact, that rather pointed look he's offering me after doubling back is rather linoleum knifey too. Hold on a minute. Who are you exactly? What are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine? It's funny, I am Francine. I had some work done. Why, I am Francine, dear. The wonders of plastic surgery.
I think not.
Out now. Kidding. I'm Festive. She hired me to do the work the desk. I'm her grandson's replacement. He doesn't look pleased with me jerking him around like that, but he nods in satisfaction anyway. Sorry to piss you
Good
off.
to hear.
Dear. It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's got gutso for octogenarian. What's that? And loves working the floor, but sitting here all day handing out toys and dealing with the problems, she wears her down. So she explained the job to you, gave you the papers to sign. She said Gavin would handle that stuff. With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache. Is this Gavin?
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper. I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure we manage to keep having a business rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
Hi, Gavin. Oh, that's a word. I've never heard of that, and that's a very fancy word to say 80-year-old. Right, so as you've no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes, but that's the least part of your job. There's more to it than that. You're the floor attendant. You tend to the floor. What, the carpets?
Seriously?
The floor, the arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around putting out fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're our second floor attendant. Ash will be in later, but we need two. One to roam, one to operate the desk. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office making sure the whole thing doesn't file to bankruptcy. That's why Francine loved filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I am not a people person, as you've likely gathered. That's not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner, at least. If things go south, you tap me for advice on what to do. You got a phone? Of course. Gavin quickly passed me his business card. He apparently had a stack of them at the ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number's listed at the bottom. You ever worked at a high-pressure customer service job before? Shoe sales. Smelly socks. You have no idea. Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. But anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley or Naomi, in that order. Who and who? You'll meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy that retirement in peace. Understood? I'll say, yeah, relax, I got this. Stress feeds me, makes me strong. I eat stress and crap solutions. Don't worry, I can manage the floor while you manage the business just fine.
Doubtful.
That remains to be seen. The last guy sitting on that stool was a slacker and an idiot, and even though he was family, Francine dropped him like a bad habit.
If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly.
Coolio.
I have enough problems keeping this magical arc of hopes and wishes afloat. Please, don't add to my problems.
I'm gonna add to your problems, dude. Magical arc of what now? Gavin sighs again, a stress release gesture, but his expression softens somewhat
I
afterwards.
take it Francine told you her theory, that this is more than just a job, more than just an arcade.
Yes, for places people to get their dreams. That's my understanding.
I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain. If I'm curt, then that's because optimization is a factor of my job. Everybody working here wants to work here. This is where they belong, for one reason or another. Me, I love chaos. I love wrangling chaos specifically. The arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so that they can also find happiness in their lives. Everybody in this business has a dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting crushed by hard reality.
Nick. Oh, I get what you're saying now. I like this playing. Shut up.
My job is to see to
Shut the
it that
fuck
never
up.
happens. That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than desperately propping up a semi-failing business.
Okay.
So, you find some value in this place beyond your salary, or you'll burn out. Trust me. Last guy to sit there burned out hard. Now, can I trust you to mesh with our merry misfits?
Sure, yeah, baby. I'll say, why so aggressive? I just got started here. Seriously, why this preemptive assumption I'll be a problem employee? It's only my first day on the job. I'm the protector of their hopes and dreams, for lack of a less flowery way to put it. I've got a right to be suspicious of you. But do your work, don't screw with them, and we'll get along just fine. Anyway, I need to go to prepare your paperwork. Technically, you should be working until we've crossed the I's and dotted the T's, but since I'm already sitting here, you'd rather I stick around. That'd be accurate if you're willing to fudge things a bit and work today anyways. It'd help us out a lot. Now, if you don't mind, Naomi would likely could use a hand in the workshop. Good opportunity to introduce yourself as well. Got it. Wait, someone else is here? I haven't seen anyone else. Yeah, that sounds like Naomi. Her workshop's through the door there, the one next to the UFO catcher, the crane game, to use layman's terms. So as of now, Gavin heads in the back, presumably to the office to crunch some numbers. Francine really is taking a nap back there. Hopefully he's going to crunch quietly. My first coworker ended up slightly less cool of a guy than I thought he'd be. He's not a jerk, definitely. I get where he's coming from. Plus, I've never really blunt people before. It's easy to mistake them for jerks, especially at first glance. I figure I can give this guy an honest chance. Anyways, I should go meet with my other coworker, this Naomi that he mentioned. Although, I could swear Francine and I were the only ones here until now. Double door, marked employees only, also with an apostrophe, leads from the arcade floor what feels like an industrial area of some sort.